Well, hello. Hi. Welcome back to my channel that has been inactive for a couple months. I think it's been 2 months. I haven't been posting, or I've tried to record a couple of videos, but it just doesn't feel right. Doesn't sound right. Quite in a I was quite in a bad place, I guess, although it was my birthday. But yes, welcome back to my bathroom. I guess this is just gonna be where I'm filming because wherever I film, it just, I just, I could never do it. It just feels off, different, and for some space, my bathroom feels like the safest place at the moment. I want to thank everyone who watch my videos and end up subscribing to my channel. I really, really do appreciate it. I didn't think that anyone would ever see my video at all. So, thank you very much. And I will try my best to keep posting. And look, when I usually scroll through social media and look at people who took break or just don't post for a long time and then they come back and they say, "Oh, sorry, it's been really hard to film." And I couldn't really relate to that until it happened to me. And I'm not saying that I've been on internet for long. Like literally my channel is only 2-3 months old, yet I've only posted 2 videos because it's really hard. It's really hard to film and edit, listen to myself, and keep going. It is actually hard, but let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. So, today I want to talk about how hard it is to love your parents but set boundaries at the same time. I am obviously Asian. I'm Indonesian. Born and raised, grew up in Indonesia, beautiful, beautiful country. And there's just so much nuance. There's so much little things that are just the norm, like quote unquote the norm in family values. Even when I was in Indonesia, was just not aligning with me. And now that I have grown a little bit older, I want to say a bit, just a little bit more mature, I find that there are just a lot of things that are not aligning with me anymore in my family. And I'm talking about parents. And it's really, really, really hard to have boundaries with parents. For me, not so much my dad, but my mom. I'm not very close with my mom, but I do love her so very much. Yet, I found that I'm more comfortable to love her from afar than up close. And I feel really, really, really guilty about it every single time. I had to set boundaries. I had to say no. I had to protect my peace. It all seems so selfish. I I've been crying my eyes for weeks now because I'm setting a boundary with my mom, and I feel like if I end up seeing her, she's been trying to come here to visit me, but I had to set some boundaries. And not because she has ill intention, no, but just the way I couldn't be myself around her the way I have to behave a certain way, the way I couldn't be really open and honest about me, myself, my personality, my feelings, my everything. It just all seemed so heavy. And I'm working on myself, and I'm working through my traumas, I'm working through my fears, I'm unlearning all this behavior, I'm learning to reparent myself, I'm learning how to be a better human being. But it's not that simple and quick. There are days when I feel like, okay, I can handle this, I can handle being a mature adult and taking responsibility in terms of family. I'm sorry I need to like speak a little bit vague because I don't know how much detail I can get into. But if you guys don't understand about Asians and family values, it's as a child you need to be available for your parents almost all the time. The line between parent and child relationship is quite distant. It's quite distant and blurry at the same time because I used to be the sole emotional support for my mom. She depends on me on a lot of things when we were living together. And all those emotions just kind of enmeshed in me, and I could not differentiate between my own and hers, and I always put her above me. And I don't regret doing any of that, but I found that that is not sustainable. And it's really, really hard to admit it because it makes me feel like I am a bad child. I don't know what to say. It feels like I'm ungrateful because for 20 something years in my life, it's been hard drilled in my brain that you have to respect your parents, you have to respect the elderly, you have to be grateful. They raised you, they give you food. Heck, my mom were the one that helped me come to Australia. Like without her, I wouldn't even be here. And she has fought so much for our family, and it is really hard for me to accept that two things can be true at once, that I could love my mom so deeply yet feel pain whenever I'm around her. And that's what I've been ruminating and thinking for these couple of weeks. Am I a bad person for saying no? And I understand the logic that, of course not, you're setting boundaries, a healthy boundary, la 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 la. Yet, my heart does not understand that. My brain understands the thought process, my brain understands the psychological process behind it. Yet my heart still breaks. And I also don't want to say bad things about my mom, but it is true that she did a lot of things that have hurt me in the past, even currently, and I still couldn't find the right way or the right words or the right moment to say or to be fully honest and open with my mom, because I don't have that kind of relationship with my mom, and I do envy people that have that kind of relationship with their parents, because I never knew how it is to have a healthy relationship with your parents. All I know is the dictatorship, and suddenly it turns into enmeshment. it's all very confusing. It's very complicated as well with her. So I don't know. You guys let me know. What are your relationship like with your parents or even family? Because I do understand everyone has their own different unique way of relationship with their family, but if anyone knows how a healthy relationship with their parents should look like, let me know. Because I don't know, even seeing those, those reels on Instagram or somewhere, where a mom is raising her toddler that is having a tantrum and holding them with love and care instead of getting angry at them, that I still cry seeing those kind of videos because I'm like, I've never had that. I've never had that before, and it makes me happy and sad at the same time. So yeah, a lot of feelings that are happening at the moment in my life, and it is really weird. I am in this moment, in this point in my life where I am 28. I'm 28 years old, just turned 28. Um, and I am slowly knowing myself a little bit more. I am slowly choosing my own path. I'm slowly learning what I like and what I don't like. I'm slowly becoming the true version of myself where I don't people please anymore, because I've done that my entire life and I'm quite tired of it. I don't make choices based on people's emotions anymore. And it's funny to me when I'm thinking, when my mom was my age, 28 years old, she had, I think she's already got my brother at that time. She was already a mom with maybe one or two kids. I don't know. I think it's one. I think one, and pregnant with another one. And I'm thinking, like, I could never do that right now. Like, having a kid and being pregnant as well. I know that she has shared, I know that she had struggled so much and she had sacrificed so much for her children. I know that she has been the backbone in my family, and I know she always means well to me in her own way, and I know that she has raised me to the best of her ability, but also I need some space from her. And that too, reality, it's kind of clashing in my head and my heart, and it is sad, but I am choosing myself and I am learning to take it slow, and I'm learning to not be too harsh on myself, because I have done my best to accommodate for her for these however many years in my life, and I know that I'm not like calculating on like, oh, I did that and she did that, so like it should be even. No, I'm not calculating or anything. It's just right now I'm choosing my own peace, and I hope that I could heal myself, and I don't want to put a timeline in it. I want to heal myself and really work on myself, so when I come back to the relationship with her, I could be honest, genuine, and open to break down the barriers that we have had for 28 years, to be softer and kinder and more understanding, because right now, to be honest, I'm not there yet. It's either I will put on a mask and behave the way that she knows who I am for these past 28 years, but I'm not that person anymore, or literally bursting out, crying, angry, and saying a lot of mean things that I know that I will regret. So at the moment, I choose to pause. I choose to pause and put it on halt. And I'm not forcing myself to speed up the recovery process or whatever you call it. I'm not forcing myself to perform. I'm not forcing myself to be the version of me that she knew. I'm not forcing myself. I'm just saying no, keeping boundaries, and keep working on myself. So yeah, that is where I am at right now. I do hope that we could have a good relationship somewhere in the future, but I know that I need to work on myself first before we get to that. So yeah, I don't know, you guys let me know how are your relationship with your parents? How do you set boundaries with parents? Cuz it's quite confusing and weird, and there's no guideline, and there's no like step by step how to do it. So I don't know, just write something down in a comment about your parents and your relationship with them, or if you have a good relationship with your parents, how do you get to that? If you don't have a good relationship before that, and then you work it out with them, let me know how you guys do it, because I'm running blind. Yeah, so this is where I'm at. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a really great day. I hope everyone treats you kind and well and loving, and have a really wonderful day or night or afternoon. Love you guys. Bye.